What's going on, guys? JMac here once again for another episode of Final Fantasy VII. Last time we left off, our heroes, they were in the Shinra building on the 67th floor, about to go up the elevator and confront the sick Professor Hojo for the first time, and hopefully rescue Aerith. Let's find out what happens. We're taking her back! We should take you out. We don't need anybody to operate it once you're dead. It's not like she's a bomb gonna explode if we break the glass. This is an emergency. You're supposed to break glass in an emergency, aren't you? Just pet the puppy. We'll help you. Just pet the puppy. We'll figure it out. We'll get you out of there. And you're especially sick, Hojo. That's bestiality. You can't do that, man. No. I think you overdid it there, Barret. Sick 'em, boy! Cloud kneels down to protect Aerith, and she's like, haha, it was all a ruse, and stabs him. It talked? What? Barret, you take her. His real name we'll be learning once we leave Midgar and head over to Cosmo Canyon is Nanaki, but I think for the sake of this game, we're gonna keep it at Red 13. Oh, the good old boss music. So now this guy's a little bit of an asshole. And because I got that star pendant earlier, Cloud is now immune to poison. But Tifa and Red 13, on the other hand, are not. So if we destroy these three little guys, he can just remake them. He, it, whatever the hell you want to call it. Nothing to steal. Got it. You do have my cure. Good. So I guess it's not really him that's a bastard, it's more these little guys that can cast ice on me. Okay, he's got 578 left. He is weak against fire, but unfortunately, Barret or Aerith, well, I guess Barret would have my other fire. So, let's just keep wailing on him. Oh, ice does a pretty good amount of damage, too. That's not bad. So one more attack. He had 500 left, so one more attack should be enough to take him out. There we go. Red 13's theme song playing right here is another one of my favorite tracks from the Final Fantasy series. Okay, cancel to change party. Okay, menu. So, this part that we're doing here, it's gonna happen a lot throughout the game, where you have to split your party up, strip them down for what you don't want them to carry, and it's just a pain in the ass. I think Spirit is magic attack and defense. We'll give it to Cloud. We don't really have to worry about poison too much anymore for the time being, so... Okay. Whoop. And Red 13 already comes with mithril weapons and equipment, so that's really good. Fire all. We'll give you steel. And he comes with another sense. So, let's give you an all just to level it up. It's free money once we get it fully leveled, so... restore and fire. Alright. So that's good. What's Cloud got again? Alright, elemental. Alright, I think we're good. Enemy skill materia is another pretty good one. Unfortunately, we don't really have room for it. You know what? Let's see if we can't make room. We don't really need fire anymore, so let's put... Yeah, we'll do that. Enemy skill is good in that there's a... All these stars represent a skill, and when an enemy uses them on your character, you learn that skill, and then you can use it against them. Unfortunately, some of the skills can only be used on your characters by using another skill that you can get. Oh, I can't remember what it's called, but it essentially lets, instead of, let's say Red 13 used that skill, instead of you getting a turn with him after that, you would control the enemy monster until it's attacked. So it's kind of a bullshit thing, but some of the skills you can get out of it are insanely good, so it's worth it to keep it around. Even one of the first skills you get, I believe it's Matra Magic. You can get it right outside Midgar. It's pretty powerful for the time of the game that you get it. Alright. Let's see, can we steal from you? Oh, right, these guys know bolt, too. And they're highly immune to bolt, so as you can see, Cloud only did 60 damage there, which is the normal damage he would hit with without having the elemental equipped. Yeah, we don't really have any serious fights coming up, so I'll use my tent now. Or I guess I shouldn't say that. We don't really have any fights until the boss fight near the end here, so... Alright, here we are on the 66th floor. Unfortunately, no matter how long we stand around, they never show up. So, let's just go in the elevator and trigger the ambush. Well, contrary to what his name is, he's quite polite. Yeah, I quite enjoyed rampaging through the Shinra building. It was quite fun. You gotta speed this music up. Maybe get a little bit more bass in there. Come on, El Presidente. I thought we were friends. Just let us go. We don't care about your plans. The man, the myth, the legend. The Promised Land. Neo Midgar. How original with the names of you guys are. We got Midgar. We're gonna build a better city. What should we call it? I don't know. How about Neo Midgar? You're getting a promotion. Okay, now where can I find your secretary? I want to file a complaint. Don't believe this is where we file complaints. Leave it to me. You know, let's find out how Aerith's doing. I know Tifa's the waifu, but goddamn, we are playing both sides. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Cloud, you might want to just, you know, cut your throat now. Oh boy. Cloud, you might just want to kill yourself, buddy. Getting in the middle of these two ladies is not going to be pretty. More than words, I don't know. Alright. Nah, they're fine. Let's just get some sleep. We don't need to worry about them. And magically, the door is open. How did that happen? And she's just snoring away. Something's wrong, look outside. Doesn't even tell her that the door is mysteriously open. Like, what if he said go look outside and the door was closed and she just slammed right into it? Why is the door open? I opened it, dummy! Please, come on, thank you. No Who-Man could have done this. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Fire, all, steel. I don't think there's any enemy skills, but may as well have it equipped. I mean, it doesn't hurt. And sense really... it isn't a useful materia. Oh shit, Genova's gone! Bitch broke out. Another thing that this game does really well is set up the eerie atmosphere with this music. It's quite the big trail of blood and those claw marks on the wall. Same, bro. Same. Alright, thought there was somewhere you could buy stuff, but I guess I was wrong. Must have been going nuts. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Floor 69. Oh my god, floating washing machines. Oh my god, El Presidente! He is dead. Only Sephiroth can use that sword. I've seen other people carrying it. And like, why would Sephiroth leave his sword? Like, does he have more than one? Is it like a calling card? He leaves his 8-foot sword in the back of everybody he kills and he just goes home and he gets a new one? Like, some of this shit just doesn't add up. Rufus? Is that the president's dog? Oh, it's his son. Okay. Close enough. You're not a research specimen anymore. Just say... Just tell him what you are. I don't really want to hear your inauguration speech. Can we speed this along, please? Is it rude to just stab him while he speaks? Yeah. Fear controls the minds of the common people. Alright. It's go time, motherfucker. It's time for a throwdown. Bobby Flay just comes walking out of nowhere. Cloud and Tifa's materia. Remove it. Okay, your materia's fine. Okay. Lightning, elemental, ice, cover. Fire, all, steel, enemy skill. Sure, let's give you a sense. Why not? Doesn't hurt. Do I get in these elevators? Yeah. Okay. This is a fun couple of bosses. Another reason why I'm glad I got the elemental. Wonder if I can steal from him. I honestly don't think I've ever tried to steal from this boss. Already broke down his arm guns. Nope, can't steal from him. I don't want to use my Cure All yet. But now I got her limit breaks, so we're good. Not as much as I would have wanted for Barrett, but everybody's at full health, so... Alright, now he's gonna begin a countdown timer for the cannon that's, I guess that's his chest? And we basically want to beat him before he can get that off. I can't remember how much it does, so I'd rather not, deal with it. There we go. So that's phase 1 of the boss. Now we fight phase 2. This guy can be a little bit of a bastard, but using basically the same all-out assault tactic we've been using, he's extremely easy. Only downside is he can put us to sleep. I wonder if the Loco Weed works on him. He's a robot, so I doubt it, but... Nope. Just had a giant chocobo try and shit on his head. Alright, I think he's down to half health now that he started spinning. There we go. Remove materia with switch. Okay, and now we can put all of Cloud's shit back on him. Lightning, elemental, ice, cover. Alright. Now, yeah, we just got another mithril armlet. Put his talisman back on. Alright. Let's go, Rufus. Did you know that Sephiroth is an ancient? Well, I won't let either of them have it. No, we won't be allies. You're an asshole, and your dad deserved to die. So, what the dog just cast was a physical barrier that almost completely nullifies all physical attacks. So we're just gonna go ahead and there's a high potion. And let's hit him with a climb hazard. So we've just made this fight extremely easy. Except for the barrier. And there we go. Just like that, Blondie Paleface is gone. But we haven't seen the last of him. Protect Vest is good. It'll do Cloud a lot better than the Talisman, as it increases his physical defense and everything, which is basically what the cover will ensure that Cloud takes a hit for. So let's go and save. Heal up. So if you remember down at the beginning of the Shinra building, I mentioned a motorcycle coming into play. Well, we're about to find out exactly what that motorcycle is going to be in play for. It's an interesting concept that they added to this game, and it definitely breaks up the monotony of the grinding and killing wave after wave of bad guys, and it gives you a little something fun to do while you're at it. Those sweet 1997 graphics. And there we go. Cloud on his first motorcycle. Suicide doors on the truck. And it's amazing how those vehicles actually, you know, work. Switch to attack on the left. Okay to attack on the right. Alright, let's form up our party. Yeah, looks about right to me. So, we'll give Aerith the talisman, because physical attacks are cut in half while she's in the back row. Long range, like magic, she needs more defense for. Alright, restore all. We'll give you lightning all. And Tifa, I guess you get fire all. And steal enemy skill. Perfect. Whoa! Don't want to do that. So guard sources are well, there's guard sources, power sources. There's one for each stat, like strength, dexterity, vitality, and all that. And I guess those items would be in the same way, like Gen 1 Pokemon with the Carbos and Protein and all that. It's basically your EV training in Final Fantasy VII. But, unlike Pokemon, where you could only get 255 EVs, you can get every single stat up to 255. Which I have a feeling later on in the game, just because we can, we're gonna do it. And it's a little bit later on, but we get a materia called W item, which allows you to use two items at once. And using that, we can do an item duplication glitch, which I'll show you how to do once we get there. But for now, let's start this game, and let's chop up some motorcycle baddies. So every time you get... I am so bad at this game. So every time you get bumped, you do lose health, and it does affect your starting health for the boss fight coming up. There we go. Holy crap, I am so sorry, guys. I am so bad at this. Alright, I think we're getting the hang of it. Excuse you. Oh, get shit on, red guy. Go back to Tron. So later on, we'll get to go to a place called the Gold Saucer, and they actually have this as a mini game you can play to get a high score on. Please die. Oh, double kill. Alright, we're about to see the boss rolling up behind us. There he is. So, unfortunately, we gotta use our first turn to switch everybody's battle position around, because right now Cloud and Tifa are in the back and Aerith is in the front. And we want that the other way around. There we go. Before we start hitting with the limits... Okay, he's got nothing to steal. Whoops. Meant to go for a crit there. So as you can see here, just if I would have bought a third bolt, this fight would have basically been over by now. Just may as well attack. Why bother wasting the MP? So I think Fire's gonna do basically the same thing. Or she's gonna do... Whoops. Didn't mean to make Aerith jump into the front row. So yeah, Tifa's physical attacks do the same as Fire, so... This should give Aerith... Oh my god. Alright. Aerith Healing Wind. Tifa... I don't think we're going to get to finish him off with a climb hazard, because we've been railing on him pretty hard, so... And Cloud's already got a bolt set up. But just in case... Alright, he survived. Let's see how bad we can do an overkill. I know overkill bonuses didn't actually come into play until Final Fantasy X, but... doing them in Final Fantasy VII is just as fun. Oh, never mind. That did just as much as his bolt would have done. And Tifa gets her second level 1 limit break. I don't know, Barrett. I don't know if that's going to save the planet. We'll just have to keep playing to find out. So, we get to come back, we'll get to come back to Midgar eventually, but for now, it's time to head off on our real journey. Barrett thinks he should be the leader. Oh, snap. Oh, come on, Barrett. Don't pout. Well, we all know how this party's gonna go. Yeah. We all knew it was coming to that. See, even Barrett knew. Guy's like a mind reader. Just a boy and his dog, and a guy and 2 chicks. So, now that we're on the world map, we can save wherever we want, use tents whenever we want, and just have a free range of where we want to go. Alright, so here we are at Calm. It's quite a long section coming up, and I think this is as good a place as any to call it quits for this video before we head into the super long flashback portion. But, yeah, we made some pretty good progress. Finished up in the Shinra building, escaped Midgar, started a whole new adventure in a wide open world. And, yeah, I'd say we did pretty good today. So, as always, I hope you all liked this episode, and, you know, give me a like, give me a follow. Stay tuned. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we release new episodes of Final Fantasy VII, and we'll be doing that until the game is done. So, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Take care, and remember, peace.